Hi everyone! So today we're going to be celebrating spring, and many of you know that spring is here, and I thought it would be fun to do a craft that any age can use. So we're going to make bookmarks today, and I have two different printouts that I sent to your parents. One is of a little chick, and so that's a chick bookmark, and the other one is of a bunny rabbit. So this one is the bunny rabbit and this one is the chick. So today I'm going to do the bunny rabbit, and pretty much you make them the exact same way. So if you are choosing to do the chick, you can follow along just like I am, and you can do all the same cuts and folds that I am with this main piece right here, which is going to end up being the bookmark. And then the rest of this right here is just going to be the decorations. So we're going to start by cutting. So I'll leave my finished chick down here, and I'm going to grab a pair of scissors. And I'm going to start by cutting out just this main piece right here. You can see it kind of looks like an arrow. So I'm going to start by cutting that. And if you're doing the chick, you can start by cutting out your main chick piece, which is right here. So we're just going to take some time to cut that out. And as we're cutting, I'm just going to check in with all of you and just hope that you're doing really well and that you're enjoying your time with your family. I know everybody's situation is a little bit different right now. So some of you have your parents home with you. Some of you, your parents are still working. And I know that some of you are doing school at home with your parents, and some of you aren't. So we all have some different situations going on right now, but I hope that whatever your situation is, that you are having a great time, that you're getting lots of playtime and lots of quality time with your family. I know that's what we're doing around here. We're taking walks every day. We're getting outside. We've had some kind of rainy weather, but we've also had a lot of sun as well. So we've been doing a little bit of both, experiencing both. We've been walking in the rain and also in the sunshine, listening to the birds sing their springtime songs. So this is what it should look like once you cut it out, whether you do the bunny rabbit or you do the chick. It should look like this. And then we're going to make some folds. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these two top pieces here and we're going to fold them in. So first take this top piece here and we're going to fold it down like this. Okay, so I'm going to hold it a little closer so you can see. So when you fold it down, it should look just like this. And if you need help, just ask one of your parents or an older sibling for help. Then you're going to take this top piece here and fold it right over the other piece. So it's going to lay right on top. And we're just going to fold that down like this. So then when you're done, it should look like this. And if you can see, it looks very similar to our chick. And so one piece is right on top of the other. And then you're going to want to glue it down. So you're going to want this top piece to glue right on top of the piece that you folded first. But you don't want to glue the piece that you folded first to the bottom because you want to leave this open. This is where the book is going to go. So I'm going to put a little bit, I have some glue with me here. I'm just going to put a little bit here. And while I'm gluing, we're just going to talk about spring a little bit. So I love spring. It's such a great time of year. It's a time of year when you see a lot of growth. So many of you have probably noticed that a lot of the leaves are coming back on the trees. Flowers are blooming. So you see here, there's some glue right on top there, just on this fold right here. We don't want to put it underneath. And then I'm going to fold the top piece over and press it down. So I just pressed that top piece right on our glue. Just really get it on there. And so see, you have a nice little slot here for the corner of your book to go in. So that part is done, and again, you can see it looks just like our chick. So now, if you want, you can leave it like that if you want to. You can just leave it blank like this and you can color it in. I have some markers here. So you don't need to make a bunny or a chick. For those of you who don't want to do the animals, you can decorate this piece however you want with whatever colors you want, and you can use it as your own bookmark and make it as unique as you want to. But for those of you that want to do the actual animals, now would be the time to cut out the ears, the eyes, and the nose. So I'm going to work on that and set this piece down. And I'm going to start with the bunny ears and just cut around. And again, if you need help with your cutting or your folding or your gluing, just ask your parent or ask an older sibling. I'm sure they'd be happy to help. I know for a lot of us, we have extra time on our hands these days. And I know, again, that's not true for everybody. So I'm going to just make my way around to cut the ears out. And so just in spring, one of the really cool things about spring is not only the new growth that we see everywhere, which is just beautiful. You see blossoms coming on the trees. You see lots of animals coming out to play. The birds sing us their springtime song. But you also get to see just a little bit of the sun. I know up in the Pacific Northwest, we don't get to see it as much as maybe some other parts of our country, but we do get to see the sun peeking out a little bit more. So that's nice too. And the weather is starting to slowly warm up, and I don't know if any of you have noticed, but the sun is staying out later. So our nights are getting lighter. And this will continue up until what's called the summer solstice. So it's a time of year that our days are getting brighter. There's new growth. There's animals that were in hibernation that have now come out to play, bunny ears. And what's cool about that is because the whole world is in a period of growth and light coming in, we also can be in a period of growth and light coming in as well. And so I invite everybody who's watching this to just take a moment to think about what ways you want to bring more light into your life and more growth into your life. So maybe there's a project that you want to start. That's a way to grow and to bring light in. So an art project, or maybe you want to do a new book project, or you want to start to create maybe a new play or a new game. So this is a really great time to create. And you can go within and listen to your heart, listen to that voice inside you, that voice that's connected to love, source, God, light. Listen to that voice for guidance and ask that voice, what should I be creating now? And you'd be surprised at the answer. And just whatever you hear, honor it, listen to it, and maybe start to work on something that's just all your own creation. And this will lead to your own growth and the bringing in of your own light. And so I just invite you to do that with all my heart. I'm going to keep cutting and working away, making the bunny. I'm going to cut out the eyes and glue them on, and the little nose and glue it on. And so when I'm done, just like this, the eyes and the nose and the feet, for the bunny, it's going to be more, I'm going to glue on ears. There's going to be little ears up here, and then there'll be eyes and a nose just like this. And then when you're done, you'll have your very own bookmark. And again, you can decorate this however you want to make it your own personal bookmark. So I just end our time together in prayer, just bringing in that energy of spring, that energy of growth, that energy of love and light and goodness and creativity. And I just send all of that to you now, holding it as the truth of our being, the truth of who we are, the truth of humanity. And so it is. Much love from me and my family to you and yours. Thank you.